obviously starting this video off in the car because we have a catering gig in about an hour's time. So I am at the cooking site with the staff, and you know, we're pretty much preparing and prepping for this gig. And the reason I'm in the car is because I'm trying to have my breakfast. Otherwise, I still haven't figured out what I'm going to be cooking in this video, although I'm sure by now you guys have already seen it in the title of this video. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please be sure to share, like, and subscribe so that we can grow our little community. Alright guys, special welcome to you all in our mom's kitchen. Yes, you guys, in this video she will pretty much be showing all of us how she prepares her favorite dry fry local chicken from scratch. I also think it's very important for me to put this out there. If you're quite sensitive to certain graphic images like blood or the entire process that goes into preparing a freshly slaughtered chicken, then I would really advise that you probably skip ahead to about 1 minute and 50 seconds so that you guys can avoid seeing any of those images that might be disturbing to you. Otherwise, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and once again, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. I also thought it would be pretty helpful to include a few clips of how we begin to cut our chicken. Although I didn't go into too much detail of each incision that is made, I think you guys have a little bit of an idea and can make out something from the few clips that I've included here, including some of the parts that we remove from the chicken that aren't exactly edible. I think I may also just do a whole separate video on how to properly cut a chicken, in case that may be information that's helpful to someone. To get rid of any unwanted impurities and any extra blood, we made sure to rinse this chicken up to 3 times in totality. Then we transferred everything into a fresh new pot, and of course you guys may see a few unique pieces in our pot, like the chicken head or the chicken feet. Child, these are part of the party, okay? It's very common in Southern Africa to include these guys as part of the squad, because it is not a full local chicken if those guys have been singled out. You may notice that we didn't add any water to the chicken. All you'll need is to add a good amount of salt for that flavor and allow the chicken to naturally produce its own water for the first part of the boiling process. I'm sure you guys can see that the chicken was actually able to produce its own water after boiling for a few minutes. Now, because this is hard-body chicken, you want to keep boiling it as often and as much as possible to get that nice soft texture by the time you're done cooking. So don't be afraid to keep adding in water. Don't be afraid to keep turning the chicken and keep it on high heat as much as possible, because we want it to be soft. Once your chicken has achieved the soft texture that you're looking for, it's the perfect time to start frying. Now, as you guys saw in the previous clip, the only ingredients that you will need outside of the salt are the cooking oil, some grated tomato, and of course some spring onions. After a few minutes of boiling the chicken on open fire, we decided to move back into the kitchen because we really weren't getting the best lighting that we were looking for outside as we were when we were back inside. To avoid the meat falling off of the bone any further, this is a pretty good technique when it comes to turning your meat over during the frying process. Add about 2 grated tomatoes in your fried chicken and allow it to simmer very slowly for about 10 minutes. It's also okay to be adding a little bit of water during this time if you wanted a little bit of a wetter dry fry as opposed to a very dry fry. Finally, onion time. Throw in your white onions, throw in your spring onions. We used, I want to say, about 2 onions this day for the full chicken, which was perfect because it brought out all the flavor that we needed out of this chicken. As you guys can see, there's really not much that goes into making this dry fry because local chicken comes with natural flavors alone. You don't want to kill it with any spices. That's all you need, guys. That's all you need. After another 5 minutes of simmering down, your chicken is ready. Go ahead and serve it with whatever accompaniment you guys like. Obviously, we had simmer this day and it went all the way down. Thank you guys so much for watching.